We are now getting some exclusive scoop on this infighting. BJP state unit has shared a detailed report with the central top brass. We are also learning that the dominance of administration in the state had cost the party a lot of disgruntlement. This is what this report also suggests. Another part that the report is suggesting is that the party workers have felt sidelined and demoralized. For more details on this detailed report, let's actually take this across to Payal, who has got us that information. Payal, there's a lot of deliberation that is happening on the Uttar Pradesh debacle. And it's very, very clear after those high-profile meetings that had happened with the Prime Minister, with the Home Minister, and also JP Nadda for that matter. What are you learning when it comes to what the BJP has managed to zero in on?
Unit is concerned, one does understand that Uttar Pradesh is the country's largest state. It comes with Lok Sabha seats up to 80 seats, and it's a huge seat to capture as far as the assembly is also concerned. And the assembly elections take place in 2027. Having said that, the BJP is actually wants to get back to the ground and understand what really has happened. So 40 to 50,000 people have been spoken to by the top leaders and also by the low rung leaders as well to try and understand from them in detail what really transpired. So among the key issues, including the fact that party leaders, party workers, in fact, felt disgruntled, they felt disconnected because nobody would listen to their voice, nobody would listen to their concern as well. There was an overall, dominance by the administration and the police on various issues as well. That is something also which has been making the party workers very, very upset because there seems to be no interference as far as the political leadership is really concerned. More than anything else, also like the BJP was able to calculate that paper leaks became a very, very important issue. Paper leaks actually, not only hurt the party workers, but also hurt the public at large. And the fact that over the last 5 years, there were no competitive exams which were taking place, and that's the reason the contractual jobs which were not available were also a huge blow as far as the BJP's fortune on the youth are really concerned. Apart from that, region-wise also they've done an analysis as to why they lost their seats. For example, this whole Thakur versus battle that you saw, pan out in Gujarat with the statement that was made by Purushottam Rupala also had an impact in Uttar Pradesh. Agniveer became a big issue. The fact that they were not effectively able to counter the narrative made by the opposition saying that agar 400 seat aayegi to संविधान बदल देंगे, that was not actually captured countered effectively by the BJP. That also cost them a few seats. So the BJP has done a lot of work on ground, and they basically have now said that this is going to be damage control time, it's going to be correction time as well. The party at this point in time is not looking at getting heads rolling, because that it doesn't work that way as well. The BJP will never push anybody out under pressure, but the party wants to make course corrections. They want to actually come up with a mechanism whereby party workers can be given a hearing, their concerns can be addressed, because eventually they are the ones who are actually taking the message of the party on ground. So all of these things are going to be looked into in great detail. Seat by seat analysis has been done. What percentage was scored in which seat? Which regions actually led to the BJP's dismal performance, especially in the Kashi belt, which one really saw that and also in the Gorakhpur belt, where the performance was extremely dismal in the eastern part of UP, as much as western part of UP really caused the Saffron Party its fortunes. And the BJP is able to understand and make its leaders really understand that the vote was not in the favor of Samajwadi Party or the Congress Party, but the vote was actually was against the BJP, which actually benefited the Samajwadi Party and the others.
Right. Payal, even as the leadership is maintaining, in fact, the BJP top brass is maintaining that at the leadership level, there is not going to be any change. And that, in fact, secures the Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath's position. So, can we safely say that the conjectures of his removal are unfounded, considering there is a lot of infighting which is out there in the open?
Well, the BJP is known to be a party which does not sack anybody under pressure. If there's pressure from anybody else, the BJP certainly will stand very strongly by it. The BJP also understands that Yogi Adityanath is a force to reckon with as far as UP politics is concerned. From 2017, when he started his journey in UP as the chief minister, to 2022, the margin for the party became even bigger. So Yogi is a hugely accepted figure as far as the state of UP is concerned. There are certain corrections which need to be done both at the organization level and at the government level. And of course, the party at this point in time wants to have all hands on the deck, wants them to focus on the assembly polls, at the 10 assembly bypolls, which are going to go into elections as well, for which Yogi, in fact, gave a responsibility to all his state ministers. That is something which is going to be listened to as well. But Keshav Prasad Maurya has also come out and put out his own rumblings and gruntlings in the public. That also needs to be curbed with, is what the message has been said. And do not wash your dirty linen in public. There are platforms on which you can express your sentiments before the party, and that's exactly what needs to be done. Because many people say that if Keshav Maurya said so much about the party and so much about Yogi Adityanath and the others, then why was it that he was not able to win his own seat, in the last assembly election? And why was it that none of the seats in the region where his where area comes from, the BJP was able to win the Lok Sabha seats as well? So it's going to be a collective responsibility that the BJP is going to come up with. And it's going to be, the focus is going to be on winning the bypolls in the coming times.
Okay.
And more important, to focus on the job at hand, which is 2027 assembly elections.
Right, Payal, thank you so much for that exclusive piece of information that you're bringing for our viewers.